Hey people, Indra here, 1v1, Greentooth Gorge, blue side. Cry, here known as CrySilver, with a Techmarine, starts off in ranged combat, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair. Up against is Zevargel's Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects and cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption, rocking the Black Legion badge, or emblem or whatever, but he's all blue, look. Gone for that central VP. Looks like CrySilver's not going to let him have it without a fight. Chaos Lord will probably push off this and tie up that Techmarine. The damage already. There's like one burst. No, he's running away. Really? Pushed off the Chaos Lord with the bolter. There we go, turns around. Now trying to get into close combat. I think he should have gone straight after him. Even if the Techmarine had... I mean, the entire army there still go after him, right? Because you'll tie them up for 10 seconds or so. That's 10 seconds that they're not capping. But he's just kind of done... He hasn't left and he hasn't gone after. He's done neither, which has taken a bunch of damage. Almost half of his hit points. With a little bit of indecision there from Zevargel. We have more heretics on the field. Taking those back caps. More scouts for Cry. Tactical Marines with their faster capping trait. Getting that power point. Which the Techmarine abandoned. To shoot some stuff. Which was a decent choice, I think. Seeing as the Chaos Lord kind of wandered around a bit and just took shots. There's Kraken bolts from the Tactical Marines. Catching the CSM out of cover for a little bit. They then got to some heavy cover and abandoned. And they drop a model. Maybe slightly unlucky there for Zevargel. Dropping a model as soon as they hit 2/3 health basically. That guy must have took a lot of hits. A lot of shots. We have scouts with shotguns. Really bad news for these heretics. Shotgun blast wasn't even needed there. The other ones must be in a garrison being annoying. Yep, over here. Chaos Lord just breaking some plants. Hoping they would bleed, and they did not. These heretics are going to have a bad time. Yeah, really bad time. Somehow, little Chaos Miracle did not drop a model. That's amazing. Power's going in from Cry. You can hear them across the map. Something Relic never fixed. Chaos Lord doesn't get that VP either. I mean, what did the Chaos Lord do exactly? He capped the power. And that's all he achieved, I think. The Techmarine still in the field, going to take the garrison now and try to outshoot the CSM. The garrison does give you cover. It's not quite as good as heavy cover, but it's better than light cover, I believe. So you can outshoot someone in a garrison. Got some havocs on the field now for Zevargel. Needs to get more use out of that Chaos Lord now when he gets back onto the field. He's back at base healing up right now. There's a lot of stuff here. Techmarine having to retreat. Heretics could have caught him as he got out of the garrison and killed him there. We have Sergeant up on the scouts. They have that frag grenade now. Can also detect hidden units, although Chaos don't have any unless you're a sorcerer. What is this? Scouts harassing heretics. Going for the garrison, I think. Turn for a little bit of bolter fire. Good little bit of micro there from Cry. Could have just gone straight for the garrison, but turned, got a few more shots off. Maybe that helped them get a model. So fella right there is dead. Scouts now decapping. Chaos Lord breaking stuff on his own half of the map, which you should try to avoid. Here's a combi flamer on the way for Zevargel. What is this? Oh jeez, heretics are going to wipe the shotguns. I don't think they had an upgrade. So it's not a huge deal. They probably got grenaded. Yeah, they've lost their energy there. And Tactical Marines have found the havocs in melee. Zevargel being outplayed at the moment, but they can still turn this around. Chaos Lord now has a combi flamer. Good ranged DPS as you're chasing stuff around. Havoc's dropped a model there. Look at the damage on those Tactical Marines from the CSM combined with the combi bolter. Pretty nuts. Almost got a model, perhaps unlucky not to, seeing as Zevargel dropped the CSM in that first couple of engagements as soon as they dropped to 2/3 hit points basically. Scouts have got the VP over there. Nice map for Cry right now. Has Devastators on the field with a heavy bolter. They can't suppress the Chaos Lord, but he'll do a lot of damage if he gets close because they need to try and flank him. He's got 0 XP. I don't think... Has Cry dropped a model yet? I don't think they have. Don't think they have. Another Scout Sergeant to threaten the grenade. CSM have found an isolated Techmarine. Devastators though coming in support. Are they trying to get into melee? What are they doing? Yeah, a little bit. They now spotted the Devastators, though. Havocs are going to set up and suppress the devs. No, they can't see them, I don't think. Ouch. A Doom Blast, but it was a grenade, and those heretics got ripped up. They do have an aspiring champion, which probably saved them there. Chaos Lord got an Eastern VP. Havoc's being tied up. Really good usage of the scouts here to create openings and create angles. 486 to 415. Zevargel struggling to deal with the scouts coming at him from all different sides, causing so much havoc.
Understood.
Do we have more shotguns? Yeah, they both have shotguns, both have sergeants. Did replace the lost heretics. It was these guys, actually. Got their aspiring champion immediately. I'd have thought the aspiring champion would go on the guys that had a little bit of XP, but these guys got a bunch of it already. They killed some scouts, I guess. 2 scouts here running around. Each model does get a shotgun, including the sergeant. It's worth noting. I assume they're all the same shotgun. I don't think the sergeant gets a better one. Havocs have suppressed the Devastators. I think they're trying to get to the garrison. Beautifully placed grenade right on the Chaos Lord there, but he's not too bothered. He can now burn the garrison. It's a bad place for the Devastators to go really bad. Immolate. Fantastic anti-garrison. Unlucky again, only to get 1 model, I think. Got some flame attacks looking for the power. They didn't get on it though. 486 to 384. West side. Shotgun blast. They've really been a menace to the heretics. Scouts are a really good heretic counter in general. Lovely grenade and a wipe. You've seen what shotguns can do, but if the heretics are not melee, if they have their grenade launchers, scouts have the foot speed to dodge those grenade barrages and dodge the regular attacks of the grenade launchers too, if your micro's up to it. 486 to 368, 2-to-1 cap for Cry after a strong tier 1. Zevargel does get the tier 2 first, spent less in tier 1 I guess. Has Cry overspent in tier 1? They've been effective, but have they been effective enough to justify the Flamer, 2 fully upgraded scouts, and the devs with advanced targeting? The scouts have been awesome, I think. Hasn't made the Flamer pay off yet, but could get a push on the power here. There's some Corn Worship for +2 speed. Chaos Lord trying to wipe those scouts, actually got pretty close. There's Vengeance rounds. Chaos Lord levels, there we go. And Bloodletter's on the way. That's a good choice out in tier 2. Havocs need to be careful. Uh-oh. Scouts in retreat path. They could be wiped here. Let's see what this grenade is like. Looking for it. Searching for it. Looking for the path. Has found it. There's the attempt. It's good. It's good enough to get the wipe too. Beautifully done by Cry. 486 to 330. Devastators might be tied up, but they're going for the garrison. Heretics with a aspiring champion and nothing else. Can't do much about that. They could have maybe got the kill on the Techmarine there if they were in the right place, but they weren't. And shotgun scouts be capping. Is there nothing they can't do? Bloodletters on the field. Powerful melee squad with power melee damage, and they can teleport on you. Really bad news for the Tactical Marines and the Devastators in particular. The Devastators with only 20% melee resist compared to the standard 40 would get chewed up pretty quick by Bloodletters. Could easily wipe them before they can like tear up their weapon and get away. Chaos Lord did some good work there, but now has to retreat. Bloodletters chasing the scouts into the garrison. Have that Corn Worship. Demons benefit greatly from worship with the 10 health per second regen and energy regen too. I'm not sure how fast the energy regen is. It might be like 5 or 2 or 3 or something. Just pulling numbers out my arse and saying it. Pretty sure the health is 10 per second though. They can also phase out, spend some energy to become undamageable and unknockbackable, but they can't deal damage when in that state. It's a great tool to use though to get away. Shotgun blast. Bloodletters can't be suppressed, but you can knock them over. More Bloodletters now for Zevargel. Dreadnought in response from Cry. I was going to say, where's the Dreadnought? And it was already coming. Grenade, was that friendly fire on that grenade, or was that a special attack? Bloodletters causing havoc though. Causing more havoc than the Havocs did. Did really well. Down to 3 models, but they did a good job. With Disruption, got a model off the scouts, got to model off the Marines too. And here's some more bloodletters. These are blood sacrifice bloodletters though, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. You can see them losing energy. Global ability of the Chaos Lord got them from one of those heretics that was sacrificed. Just spawns them in the world for a while. And as far as I know, they have the exact same stats as the bloodletters that you produce. He's got double actual bloodletters, and the sacrifice ones went back to the warp. CSM with no upgrades, poor bastards. Dreadnought is here though. A melee walker with melee resistance, flamer on his wrist, and big old dreadnought claws, I think they're called. And it's really, really bad news for the bloodletters. Even if the bloodletters had melee resistance, sorry, even if they had heavy melee like they did in retail, probably wouldn't want to fight this guy with melee resist, which of course dreadnoughts do not have in retail. Two big changes in Elite Mod illustrated here. Chaos Lord gets away, I think. Yep. That bloodletters are phasing out. There's some Khorne worship. Are they going after the dreadnought with worship? Looks like they're going to give it a go. I mean, the damage will stack up. It's a lot of power melee DPS. I don't think all the models can get in though, can they? You know what? Maybe they can. Not quite. Only 2 were left out though, I think. I think 6 models can get around that thing. 6 bloodletters and this grenade. Another fantastic grenade from Zevargel. 486 to 234. These guys are phased out, which is a good thing because the dreadnought would have wiped them, I think. Are these blood sacrifice guys? No, these are the real fellas. We've got Plague Marines on the field now for Zevargel. Have a snaring missile launcher. You see it slowing the movement of the dreadnought there. And another. The bolt gunners do damage over time, but it is piercing damage, so it won't do a lot to a dreadnought. I think the missile should do damage over time as well. What about that? That'll be cool. Maybe as a tier 3 upgrade or something, they can activate an ability to get damage over time missiles. Are you listening, Adilla? Techmarine on the field now with an axe. Bionics and Refractor Field has gone full melee mode to fight these bloodletters head on. And tier 3. Let the galaxy burn. FU scouts from Armor of the Inferno actually did some good work there. Dreadnought's taking a lot of damage. Surprised it hasn't backed off. Grenade. Another really good grenade. Some bloodletters are very low in there. I think they're retreating now. Yeah. Dreadnought's in there though. Oh, it's going after the heretics. I think the dreadnought's done for. I think it's too far forward now. I think the Plague Marines have it. Using the combination of the snaring missiles and the Khorne worship to keep their distance and get shots in. Nicely done by Zevargel. There's the repairs. Techmarine and scouts can repair. I think the Chaos Lord should just plant his feet and shoot his combi flamer at the scouts. They did get the dreadnought. The Techmarine could not get on the Plague Marines quickly enough. 2-1 though still for Cry, and tier 3 on the way down to his tier 1 army basically. Zevargel. Sorry, Cry. Zevargel's turned the corner here. Level 3 Chaos Lord. And the Techmarine went down. I don't think I noticed the Devastator's fall actually. Too busy being impressed by the scout grenades and stuff. Chaos Lord capping the mid. Chaos don't have a faster capping unit because they're all about blood and guts. These guys are teleporting somewhere. Oh. Surprise party for the Tactical Marines. Level 3 Tactical Marines too. Look how quickly they kill them on retreat. And one of the bloodletters leveled, I think. Yep, got a level 2 bloodletter squad. Only 300 hit points per model, right, at level 1? Yeah. They could really use those levels. Plague Marines on the power. Took their time to get there, but it is Nurgle's way. Slow and purposeful. Predator tank now for Cry. And some immolation for the gens, trying to target all 3 of them. Couldn't quite get it done, but does get the node and that gen. Heretics on the VP as well. Power bash from a double scout team though. Actually a pretty good capping detachment here. These guys are going for the VP though. I think they should have bashed the power fully. It's got a decent VP lead. I guess they don't want to let the triple sink in. You guys giving up? There we go. Just reloading their shotguns. Back to the west side. Techmarine is here. Shield is down though. Unlike other shields, the refractor doesn't prevent you from getting weapon knockback, but it does give you the accuracy debuff on units that are shooting you, which is pretty awesome. Here's your Predator tank. Takes a Plague Marine missile shot. They're trying to get out of range as they reload or cool down their missile launcher. Boom. I wish there was a visible like missile reload animation so you actually know when it's ready again. I'm pretty sure the Tactical Marines have one. Couldn't they just use that? I don't know if the Tactical Marines do it every time, but there is one, I'm pretty sure. There's like weapons have cooldown, they have reloads, there are all sorts of things going on. I wish they just shot it and reloaded every time so you know. But that might be hard to do if you still want them to kind of move at the same speed or something. You'd have to have a moving reload animation. And also a fast moving reload animation for when they're moving faster. Double Plague Marines for Zevargel. Double letters, double plagues. It's the Chaos Tier 2 way. What else do you need in life? Attacks on the wreck point again being annoying. Scouts, what are they up to? Oh, they decapped the wreck point here. You guys going to cap it? There we go. They're going to make it foul and stinky. These Plague Marines down to 2 models, but they still do their Plague Marine missile thing pretty well with only one of them. It's a good hit, you know. They got the cap. Can he get a model with his big old fancy looking demon sword? Nope, couldn't get it. One of the coolest weapons in the game. And it's a default weapon. You get away without a model loss. It's the Space Marine way. Predator tank has been repaired. A bit, at least. Mostly. Is Zevargel going to go tier 3 now? They could get a Dreadnought, I guess. They could get. I think they should get some Havocs up in the mid. Although, we've seen how good Cry is using the Scouts to mess with Havocs and stuff. Let's go tier 3. Got a decent amount of red. Could get some Terminators by the time you get there, maybe. Double Plague Marines will out DPS a Blessing of the Omnissiah tank, I assume, but here comes the Techmarine to tie him up, and down goes one model. Those guys probably should leave. And they have left. I'm not sure why these guys are worshipping. Oh, the Bloodletters. Healing those guys up, because these guys aren't close enough to benefit from the speed, although they're getting there. There we go. 435 to 139. And it is a Dreadnought. Maybe we'll see a Marco Zinch to really dissuade the Predator purchases. And double Bloodletters will mince Terminators, so I think it would be a decent choice. 426 to 139 could also give the Chaos Lord a different melee weapon to dissuade Terminators or really mess them up. Techmarine gets a fancy special attack, taking a lot of damage from the Bloodletters though. Can they teleport to finish him? Maybe they could have that one squad that has energy. Predator levels to 2. It's actually done really well so far. I mean, if it's alive, it's doing well, that tank. Basically. Another tank on the way. So it would be really good to get Marco Zinch, I think. 424 to 139. Gonna be a 2 to 1, because the tank can't cap over here. Scouts have taken the Eastern VP. CrySilver has now seen the Dreadnought. Do they cancel the tank? Nope, tank is still going. And it's double Dreadnoughts for Zevargel. Could just leave them on autocannons. Double Plague Marines, double autocannon Dreads. Got to make short work of a tank if they can all fire on it, surely. Cry might go straight into devs here with the las cannon. Nope, might be thinking they're too hard to keep safe from a double Bloodletter jump, I guess. No sign of a missile launcher. I don't think these tanks can trade with that. We shall see. They have a lot of repair support potentially. Have the extra armor. It's not necessarily going to be the case that both Dreads and both Plague Marine squads are all in place to fight. Here's the second Dreadnought. They have a cage on their back with a dead humanoid in it, which is pretty fun. Is that a human skeleton or is that like a space marine fella? If all the organs have rotten away and there's no black carapace and stuff, does a space marine skeleton look like a human skeleton, just like scaled up? It's hard to tell the scale that they're going for there. 378 to 139. Tactical Marines with the Sergeant having to flee, let the Galaxy burn. This could be a game-defining fight here. Predator tanks are certainly getting a lot of shots in. Blood sacrifice, bloodletters from the worshipping heretics. Plague Marines didn't shoot. There we go. Both Predator tanks are very low. I think Space Marines are wiping. Those are the guys that got out of the drop pod. Yeah, bloodletters made short work of them. Down goes one Pred. Maybe down goes the other. I don't think it can get... Oh! Is it alive? No, it's down. Blessing of the Omnissiah was up. I wondered if it like bugged a bit and saved it or something. Blessing of the Omnissiah, by the way, is a global of the Techmarine that heals all friendly vehicles in the map. Well, it repairs them, I guess, is the technical term. One Predator did survive. We saw another nice grenade then from Cry. But seemed like a decent fight for Zevargel, yeah. Took out the drop pod as well. There's the dead Marines. Although the leveled up squad did survive. Their Sergeant didn't. Heretics on the way now for Zevargel. I think they lost the Heretics they had, yeah. And that worship is pretty damn good for chasing tanks. He's got a single cap Cry. This is why Zevargel needs to be careful. They want to try to lock down the VP, station something at them, which means their full-on fighting force is going to be weaker if one of them, if something's standing over here. Looks like the Dreadnought has been chosen to stand there, and looks like they're not going to risk a triple cap at the moment. Missile launcher tactical Marines on the field for Cry, going for the decap. And there's your las cannon Predator, so it's specialized against enemy large targets and vehicles now. Another good let the Galaxy burn hit, although it did mess up that Plague Marine. I don't think they needed to retreat both squads though. Bloodletter's back out. Where are the other fellas? On their way. Both Plague Marines off the field for now. Dreadnought is being repaired. Needs to be careful though, it can't trade with the Predator tank when it's got las cannons and it's only got an autocannon. Whether it's being repaired or not, it's going to go down. 368 to 87. I think Zevargel will just resign to lose it there. Techmarine falls. Scouts heroically get the cap. There's a 2-to-1. Should have brought a Dreadnought over, I guess. Should have got maybe a little flank going on. Bloodletter's just trying to put pressure on a tank to move it away. Heretics on capping duty. Yeah, maybe the Predator wouldn't have been so brazen if one of those Plague Marines stuck around like it probably should have. Double Plague Marines back though with some Corn Worship. 368 to 74. Got one hit. Was that a double hit? It must have been a double hit. One more. Should be a 6-second reload, I believe. Oh, maybe it's 5 seconds these days. I think it was buffed at some point. They were made a little bit better at their actual anti-vehicle job. The repairs are keeping it around for now. Bringing the Heretics forward to try and keep the Corn Worship going. I don't think that was a double hit, was it? I don't think that was. Still around. Oh, it turned around and goes down. Well worth the push, well worth the chase. 368 to 74. Chaos Lord needs to get his ass back on the field. Level 6 sitting at base right now. What is this? Oh. Wow. I mean, they are level 4 Marines, but they are trading very well with this Dreadnought right now. I don't know if they can finish. You know what, they might. They're a little bit lucky because they're spread out too, so the autocannon is only affecting one model at a time. They are going to trade. They're going to 1v1 a Chaos Dreadnought here with a missile launcher. Down it goes. Lucky with the way the middle model died first, I think. Autocannon isn't an incredibly scary anti-infantry weapon, but it is pretty solid On the Dreadnought, that is. Havoc autocannon is insane. Just bolt that on the Dreadnought, fellas. Look at that, they're so close as well to going down. 354, 274. Zevargel never went tier 3, so I can't call them Terminators or anything. Cry down to the tier 1 army. Not sure what their plan is. Get more scouts, maybe? They've been amazing. It's a blood crusher on the way for Zevargel. And why not? I mean, it ties up the... If it ties up the Tactical Marines, what else are they going to do? And tax are really, really low right now. Plague Marines trying to melee the scouts. I don't think their melee DPS is great, but they're giving it a good go. Nice grenade again. And is that a Venerable Dreadnought? It's Terminators. Okay. See how they do. Still double Bloodletters, and I assume they're leveled up Bloodletters, are they? Level 3 and level 2. Blood Crusher hits the field. See if they can hit the Terminators with their missiles. It's going to be tough, since the Terminators were changed from large units to mediums. Don't get that guaranteed hit anymore for anti-vehicle weapons. They're not even going to shoot them. I guess Zevargel thinking they're just going to trade badly. Drop models to those Stormbolters. 334 to 71. Scouts heroically again got the cap over here. And then escape. And then blob capping Bloodletters. Nope, they're splitting up. Elegantly burn again. Now turns to fight the Techmarine. He's taking a lot of damage on this Chaos Lord. Terminator is able to teleport over this gap and get straight on that central VP and just shred some heretics there. Down goes the Chaos Lord. You've got to say that's a sloppy loss from Zevargel. I'm sure he's microing other things. Oh no, sound bug for Cry. Oh, come on now. Why would you send this in when someone sound bugs? Such a tense game too. And I've no idea what that says. Is that seriously a language? Or is that just him smashing on the keyboard? Have they sound bugged already? That's a really quick drop if it was. 324 to 57. Yeah, Vidu. Whatever that means. I guess this is the AI now for Cry. It's a real shame. Not sure why this game was sent in, but I'm gonna finish casting it because it was a good game up to then. Can they get the VP over here? The AI, that is. Is this the AI? Does the AI infiltrate? I don't know. It might still be Cry for now. It can take up to like 60 seconds, sometimes even more, to crash from the sound bug. You just have to play with weird sound until then. Assault cannon Terminators. Assault cannons are a big source, potentially, people think, for the sound bug, like overlapping sounds. Assault cannons are all about that. This is Bloodlust from Zevargel. Global ability that makes you do more damage for every attack you hit. More attacks called in by Cry or the AI, whoever it is. Triple cap though for Cry. Are they going to win this? What is this over here? It's a Techmarine fighting. Double cap single. Can the AI win? Can the AI just out-cap Zevargel? Techmarine is going to die. Uses Bionics. That's not the AI. No way that's the AI. That was Cry. They did a powerful sweep and then decapped the VP and then moved. And they won! Cry wins. Yeah, no way that was an AI maneuver there. That's definitely Cry fighting to the end. So, awesome. We got to see it to the end with Cry in control. Sound bug didn't ruin it. Whoops, I probably made a lot of sound there. Smacking the microphone. Sorry about that. Let's have a look at these heroes. Level 8 Techmarine down at the end, but pretty heroic. And we have a level 7 Chaos Lord also down at the end. Hell of a close thing, much closer than the VPs would have you believe there, because Zevargel had a hell of an army at the end. Just couldn't get it done on the VPs. Just couldn't get it done. The Terminators turned out to be a amazing pick capped that Western VP, then they teleported mid, capped that, shot up some heretics, then came over here. I did some work. But there you have it, guys. It was a cool 1v1. Lots of awesome grenades from Cry and some nice plays here and there. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.